And it always goes down the same way, right? There's always like three white dudes, and the one white dude in the middle, he's always like the guy with like the theory. You know, he's always like, it seems these African-American athletes, they seem to have this quick twitch muscle fiber. You know, there's a slow twitch, and there's this quick twitch. And the second the dude says that, like the other two white dudes start like sliding out of frame, like, okay, this guy's getting fired, and I'm not going to be part of this.
What do we have here? My guy, Bill Burr, white versus black athletes, and Hitler. Yeah, this should be interesting, man. I'm Krizz Kaliko, and on here we got hot topics and funny people. This is Krizz Out Loud. Let's go. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Bill Burr, white versus black athletes, and Hitler, man. Let's take this one to the top. Start it over.
People in the stands. I mean, that's just like what's entertainment for me now, you know? I like that Jimmy the Greek moment that happens in sports, you know? Like once every 4 or 5 years, you know, that like some 50, 55-year-old white dude tries to explain why black people are kicking the shit out of white people in practically every major sport, you know? Uh-oh. And it always goes down the same way, right? There's always like three white dudes, and the one white dude in the middle, he's always like the guy with like the theory. You know, he's always like, it seems these African-American athletes, they seem to have this quick twitch muscle fiber. You know, there's a slow twitch, and there's this quick twitch. And the second the dude says that, like the other two white dudes start like sliding out of frame, like, okay, this guy's getting fired, and I'm not going to be part of this highlight. Nice knowing you, Ned. Keep that seat warm, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And the dude in the middle, he's just like hell-bent on getting fired. You know, he starts like bringing up slavery. And evidently they were breeding the strongest man with the strongest woman and that quick twitch. And literally 20 minutes later, that dude's on TV. He's like fired, right? He's crying, his family's standing there, he's got like a box of shit from his desk with like an Emmy sticking out. He's like, I don't know what I said, I was just talking about the quick twitch and the slow twitch, and I wasn't just trying to make a point. No, I love that. I love seeing people mess up their careers like that. It's just funny to me. Plus, I gotta admit, as a white dude, on some level, I have to believe in that theory, because it's like, are white dudes that bad at basketball? I can't even watch the NBA anymore, man. It's like every highlight, the white dude's like that, the black dude has like his nuts in his face. Fucking wow! I'm just sitting at home like, for the love of God, tackle the guy.
Right.
Jesus Christ, get out of the way. Do you ever get tired of those two nuts flying over your head? You know you're gonna be on SportsCenter. Just get out of the way.
Right.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's got to be something to that theory. I saw this show one time on runaway slaves. It was one of the most amazing programs I've ever seen in my life. Dude, when you ran away as a slave, you just didn't run to the end of the driveway and be like, fuck that job, just start walking down the street. No, they had to get the heck out of there. You had to, like, run through whole states. There's dogs chasing you, you're hurdling shit, you're swimming. Those were the first fucking triathletes.
True.
And there was nobody helping him out. There was no dude on the side of the road like, come on, man, 2 more states, you're in Ohio. Suck it up, you're looking good. Looking good.
Right. He's the best at pointing out. I said it before. He says it, you think it, he says it. If you think it, he says it. Everybody's been thinking like this. Black and white folks have been thinking like this forever and ever, and no one says it. I think Bill Burr, also being married to a black woman, I think it gives him a different perspective, because he's around probably her family and friends. Not just saying she got black friends, but at least her family. You're around black culture, so you're able to see it from the inside, to be able to see the realities of it and make jokes about it. I absolutely love it. Like, it's my kind of thing. I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, and I went to the hood, and I was in the suburbs, so it gave me this perspective to be able to see both sides. And so if I ever make jokes about it, it's because I've lived on both sides of that culture, and that makes it even funnier when there's truths about both sides anyway.
You were on your own. Did any wonder? 250, 300 years of that shit, and then I'm going to D you up in gym class? It ain't happening. I come from hundreds of years of alcoholics. I got like half a liver, you know what I mean? It's just...
Right.
You know what's funny to me about that stuff? You can't even, like, you know, I obviously know that theory's crazy, but it's just like, you can't even bring up how well black people are doing in sports. Everybody gets all weird about it, which I don't understand, because it's like a compliment, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Like, feel how weird it is right now. You know, I just brought that shit up. All of a sudden,
right. Everybody's like, uh-oh.
I'm saying something good, right? I saw a coach get in trouble for that shit. Like, his team was like 0-6 or something. They just couldn't win, and every week the press was just getting on him more and more and more, right? And the dude, he was just like flustered, and he had like a moment of honesty. They were like, why can't you guys win a game? He's like, oh, the offense isn't getting it done, defense, they're too slow, and it just run out. Tell me, we gotta get some more black guys on this team, but I'm telling you, it's just not. And immediately, everybody's like, what?
Hey, man.
Everyone started freaking out like they had no idea what this dude was talking about.
These coaches are thinking like that, and nobody says it. Because if you say it, you're going to get in trouble. It's not a racist remark. Maybe it's just what he thinks. Like, if it's what he thinks, it's what he thinks. But it is a touchy subject, man. If we didn't fear each other, we could go near each other, man. Let's keep going.
It's like, are you watching Sports Center? Or do you see the Olympics? Like, I love the 100-meter dash, right? There's always like 9 black dudes and that one token white guy in like lane 8. I'm just sitting there going, come on, man, one time. Just one time, just win the bronze, just do what you gotta do.
Right.
And the white dude always stays with him till like the first turn, then he like fucking blows out his hammy. Those other 8 black dudes are like, where's that white dude the next Olympics? He's like up in the broadcast booth, his career's over. He's like a commentator. Yeah, it's gonna be a great race. Still can't feel my fucking toes, but I'm telling you. No, I don't get it. It's like a compliment. We're saying you're fast. That's a good thing, right? People start all freaking out. Oh, you're acting like that's all we can do. You're saying we can't be scientists. No, we're not. All we're saying is if there was a race through the microscopes, you fuckers would win. We're just saying that you're fast. You get there first. Your lab coat would be flapping in the wind. I'd get there like 3 minutes later, all cramped up. Are you looking at bacteria? No, you go first. You just go first. Jesus Christ. There was a Volvo. The guy ran by a Volvo in street shoes. I've never seen that before in my life.
Dang.
No, I get into those arguments all the time. All the time. Friends of mine will be like, well, how come anytime a black athlete does something, they say it's an athletic move. Anytime a white athlete does it, they say it's an intelligent move. And it's like, well, fair enough, man. It just depends on what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like, if you read a defense, white or black, that's an intelligent move, right?
Yep.
But if you take off from the foul line, jump over 9 other dudes, and throw the shit down, those other 9 guys aren't standing there like, fuck, why didn't I think of that shit?
Right.
Right.
Right. It's not unintelligent. It's just athletics. But there's a lot. I'm going to be honest. It used to be more like, this might be a little older. I feel like it used to be like that a little bit more, but there's not. These dudes that are winning these dunk contests, like if you look at these dunk contests on YouTube, it's a lot of white guys winning that, now. So I think it's different. I think that it was a different ability of athleticism back in the day when black players first started playing, but it's not like that. I think that the playing field is very even now to me. There's lots and lots of good players, super athletic players of every race now, man. So, yeah, I think that this is a little older. It is funny, but it's a little older.
Dribbling around, guys. I think that's some superhero shit. Shit like a cape flapping in the wind with a big S on your chest. I'm telling you, man, that's the funny thing about Hitler.
Oh, my God. What a transition.
Just let me finish.
What a transition. Then to stop and drink the water. This dude's brilliant, dog. Let's it marinate for a minute.
Let me work through this idea. No, that's my favorite sports clip is that Jesse Owens shit. I just love it because their whole angle was fucked up. He made Hitler leave in like the 3rd quarter, right? He's putting down his number 1 finger, just fucking walking out of the stadium. Jesus Christ. Their whole thing was like, we are going to create a superior race. It's like, dude, I think we accidentally already did that. Now we send a select group of people to the gym every day for a couple 100 years. It's paying dividends. They're fucking dunking on us every day.
Right.
Dude, how quiet was that limo ride home with Hitler? You know what I'm saying? He was talking crazy shit when they were on the way there. They were all amped up. We are going to dominate, Sieg Heil, just going off.
Dang.
That whole ride home, they're just sitting there all quiet. You're sitting next to an even angrier than usual Adolf Hitler, trying to make some sort of small talk, like, it is one nice day, isn't it? Nice boot.
Dang, I thought he was going to get to another part of that. He didn't go too hard on the Hitler part, man. Maybe there's another part that I need to be looking at so I can see that. Yeah, but the rest of that was crazy crazy funny and accurate to a degree. Like I said, you know, the thing that comedians do is they make fun of stuff, but they also embellish a little bit. And I mean, I don't know, or maybe they're not. You guys tell me what you think. I think it's absolutely hilarious. One of my top 3 comedians in the world, Bill Burr. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. I get with y'all on the next one. Cali, baby. See you. Bye.